Welcome back. It's Doug and PA. It is Christmas of 2024, my friends. Merry Christmas. We say Merry Christmas over here, not this Happy Holidays garbage. Okay? So Merry Christmas, my friends. I hope you guys all buy something for yourself for Christmas because if you don't take care of you, nobody, e- e- especially as men. Remember, guys, most of the time, all we get are ties and socks. Get yourself something nice, guys, for your birthday and Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So, I got to spend it with my mom and my sister. Um, I'm I'm gonna do a couple of shows this week, but I'm actually going up to visit AJ for our birthday later on in the month. So I'll let you guys know when I'm not going to be making videos or live streams. But thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you got to drink and be merry and goodwill to all men and peace and all that stuff. So we are gonna you guys see the title. We're gonna talk about modern women, the single and then single mothers alone on Christmas. Now, guys, men have been alone for most of history. You've heard the stat multiple times on my channel. For only 42% of men have reproduced, and about 90% of women have. So a lot of men are just alone, right? So us being alone is not normally a problem, but women being alone is a new phenomenon, and a lot of women are having a problem with it. 8-bit banger, good to see you, my friend. D-man 50, good to see you, my friend. So of course, when they're alone, they're gonna go on TikTok and complain all about it. So I'm going to cover the crime files. Like, I always do that first on my channel, and then we're going to get into some of the TikToks and articles about women being alone on Christmas. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, drop a comment if you're watching this after the fact, and hit that super chat button if you're feeling generous. I only have a $10 live stream goal, so if you want to hit the super chat, it is much appreciated. Steve M, always good to have you, my friend. Urban, good to see you, my friend. And there is a link at the top of the chat if you want to come into to join the conversation. So please hit that button and let's get into this. I said this yesterday. I'll say it again. One of my favorite Christmases was in 1989. Um, a video store had gone out of business, and my dad knew the owner. So not only did we get Super Mario Brothers 3 brand new, but we got like 11 other games. We only had like the games and the instruction books. But we got like 10 Nintendo games all in one Christmas. It was great. Whiteout, always good to see you, my friend. So we're gonna start with the crime files here, because remember the crime files. I cover them because we still have this visceral reaction when women do crazy stuff like she's a woman. How could she do that? We have to understand her trauma and her pain, where she's coming from. How could a woman do such a thing? So let me hit the theme for the crime files real quick. Let's get into this.
A Houston woman may be spending her Christmas behind bars. Police say she locked a 7-year-old.
Colin, good to see you, my friend. How you doing?
Good, good. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. You having a holly jolly one yet?
No, just a nice, quiet, peaceful day.
Are you having are you spending Christmas alone with family? How you doing it?
No, just me myself.
There you go, man. I'm telling you, a lot of men are more comfortable, or they're they're more equipped at dealing with the circumstances of being alone than women. You know what I'm saying? One more question: Are you an eggnog person?
I've never even tried eggnog before.
Guys, eggnog is disgusting. I'll do. Uh, I'm a coffee guy, so I'll do an eggnog latte. But like eggnog, ugh, disgust. Well, I mean, eggnog comes from Britain, and I can't think of one British dish that tastes half decent. Like nothing. You ever been to like an English pub and try their food?
I think so.
Disgusting,
I've
dude.
had
Ugh.
I've had some pretty good, decent fish and chips, like real cod, like a big piece of cod, not that not that crap that you
Yeah.
get at the grocery stores or even most restaurants. But it's pretty good. And then I like mushy peas, but that's because I like split pea soup.
Yeah. Not appealing to me, man. Not appealing at all. All right, look at this. Woman arrested for allegedly locking 7-year-old in dog cage under a Christmas tree.
Jesus H. Christ.
You guys, these women are crazy.
A Houston woman may be spending her Christmas behind bars. Police say she locked a 7-year-old relative underneath her Christmas tree in a dog cage. The little girl was reportedly restrained.
Who does this guy look like? He looks like a dark-skinned version of the guy from Hot Fuzz, doesn't he? Who what's his name? British guy, Hot Fuzz movie. He looks like he looks like a black version of Simon Pegg, doesn't he?
A little bit. I'm having a little hard time seeing it, but yeah, a little bit.
Where do you look? Does it look the same? Anyway, whatever. Let's get back to it.
And beaten in the alleged attack that took place inside her apartment on Dixie Drive just off Old Spanish Trail. ABC 13's Shannon Ryan joins us live from the Harris County Jail where that woman remains tonight. Shannon?
She looks kind of like Adele, doesn't she? I don't know. Can Shannon Ryan get it? She looks kind of old. Let me see.
Luke, well, today a magistrate set bond for Rose Anderson at $10,000. But as you mentioned,
yeah, she can get it. She's a redhead. I like redheads.
And she's still here in the jail tonight. Court documents state she's a single mom.
Tom, good to see you, my friend. See them says hello, Shannon.
Who works 3 jobs.
Wait. What'd she say? A single mom that works 3 jobs?
In the jail tonight, court documents state she's a single mom who works 3 jobs.
Of course she is, guys. All this trauma, all this craziness, it's always a single mom, isn't it, Colin? Every single freaking time.
Oh, yeah.
Because every single problem in society can be stemmed from simps and single mothers. I think that single mothers are worse than simps, but yeah, simps and single mothers.
A form of discipline so dark.
Well, it's strange to me.
Neighbors like Lonnie Hatchett can't wrap their minds around it.
Well, what happened to timeout?
Hatchett's neighbor, Rose Anderson, appeared before a Harris County.
We should have known, guys. We should have known. Come on now. We should have known it was a B-dub. Come on. Who else but a B-dub would lock their 7-year-old in a cage under... why didn't it tip me off just the headline, guys? If you saw a headline like that, we should have known it was a B-dub. Aaron B in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Long time. What's going on?
Straight Sunday.
In this case, you allegedly...
accused of locking a 7-year-old relative inside a dog cage beneath their Christmas tree for hours on end. Without access to food, water, or a bathroom.
Victim was... What does it say? Victim's mouth was duct taped
Hours
shut?
on end. Without access.
Mouth was duct taped shut. Victim was left without access to food and water, had urinated on herself. She had no access to a bathroom and was left alone. God, you guys, B-dubs.
To food, water, or a bathroom, forcing the little girl to urinate on herself.
The victim was zip-tied and her mouth was duct taped.
While restrained, Anderson reportedly kicked the girl. Court documents state the alleged attack was punishment for the child's behavior at school.
Take away one of the Christmas gifts, but not the dog cage. Come on.
At the Harris County Jail, Shannon Ryan, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
B-dubs, man. I've said this on multiple streams. I'll say it again. American black women are the worst women on the planet. Not all of them. I say maybe like 80%. You could Thanos snap 80% of black women away. Not only would no one care, but society would be better off. Tell me I'm lying, guys. Not all. I'd say about 80%. Especially the baby mamas, dude. So this is what they do. If you wonder why all the young boys and girls are all messed up, it's because of stuff like this. Locked in a cage under a Christmas tree for hours on end, the girl's gonna have irreparable psychological, emotional, and mental damage right there.
Yeah.
And what's bad about it is Tyrone, Pookie, Nug Nug just keep getting with these whales and shooting up the club. And that's what happens, guys. So, guys, I want you to look at this. You guys ready for this? This is our current society right here. Look at this. Adopt a single mom for Christmas.
Oh, Jesus.
You might be thinking,
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
a Christmas gift drive campaign honoring working single moms in the Northeast Pennsylvania area. This is where we are, guys. You can adopt a single mother. Call and go for it, man. Let me give you the phone number. It says adopt a single mom for Christmas. It was inspired by founder Donna Nelson's lived experience as a working single mom, solo parenting 2 boys. She was inspired by the idea that lots of single moms are often spending Christmas alone with their children, not having gifts for herself to open on Christmas morning. Recognizing the huge need in her own community of Northeast Pennsylvania, she birthed the Christmas program specifically for working single moms in her area who fall into this invisible gap. Plenty of single moms in this gap are the ones who are often raising their children alone, lacking a meaningful support system, and typically making too much money to qualify for any community assistance programs that have an income guideline requirement. Plenty of them live paycheck to paycheck and often lack the resources for financial stability, especially during the holidays and winters when household budgets get hit the hardest. Yeah, this is where we're at. Yeah, Steve M said it. How about adopt the homeless vet instead? 100%.
Yeah.
100%. You're going to adopt a single freaking mom? Are you serious? She's the single mom who showed up to work with a smile on her face, hoping the school doesn't call to come pick up a sick kid because she can afford to lose time off work. She often suffers in silence from loneliness and depression because she doesn't have the connections and social outlets that other moms have with more family and more resources. Did you know single moms rarely have gifts for themselves to open on Christmas morning? Tom says, I'd rather be back to my ancestors in indenturement in the USA. Yep. Adopt a single mom. This is where we're at, guys. Where we're at. Just thought you guys would want to see. Look at all these smiling faces off the backs of other people's dollars. Look at that. Telling you. And then this woman says, now, I've looked at multiple guides to women being single on the holidays or single mothers on the holidays. And these women sound so bitter, guys. Like, who hurt you? Because this woman, the single woman's holiday guide. Many women like me spend the holidays alone, whether by choice or due to losing a companion or divorce. For some, it is a difficult day. So I thought I'd write the single mom's holiday guide. This is on cozylittle.house.com. If you've been a reader of home and garden blogs for long, you've probably discovered the majority of bloggers are married, possibly empty nesters, but usually married empty nesters. In other words, you won't find a lot of divorced women in the blogging genre. I'm one of them. And I'm not ever looking to change that. Who hurt you, lady? Who hurt you? When it comes to holidays, you won't find a Norman Rockwell at the head of the table with knife ready to carve the turkey at my place. You won't find a lipstick Donna Reed style woman with the perfect hairdo either. In fact, here you will find just me and the pupsters. Of course, she has dogs. They all do. Because I happen to like spending holidays alone. After years and years of being a part of family holiday dinners, I bowed out. These family affairs with various in-laws and people I don't know make me anxious. And that's just not how I want to spend my holiday. However, I know there are many divorced or widowed or single women who probably don't feel as I do, individuals who would actually welcome being with the family, but for whatever reason, it isn't in the cards any longer. We all know the depression can hit hard on the holidays, blah blah blah. So, guys, I want to talk about this real quick. This this whole wanting to spend the holidays alone thing, guys, you should want to spend a holiday with your loved ones and your family because one day you might not have them anymore. They'll be gone. I'm dead serious, guys. When your parents are gone or your brother's gone or something like that, that's it. And there has to be a certain level of disconnect to be able to spend holidays alone. It's the same as traveling by yourself. If you meet a woman who's perfectly fine with traveling by herself, run away. If you meet a woman who is perfectly fine with spending Thanksgiving and Christmases by herself, run away, guys. Because she has dulled a certain emotional part of herself that that need to want to share things with somebody else. Now, men are perfect. Men have to be able to do that because you know we could go off to war. You know what I'm saying? Like we could have circumstances and our duties as a man that can force us to have to be single. But women don't have that. So it's an active process of women dulling that need for community, need to be around people. They have to consciously dull that. What do you think, Colin?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Do you think that a woman that's bought her own house by herself is a red flag?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think a woman who travels outside the country by herself is a red flag?
Traveling for vacation? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Why?
Just because it's that's not how women are wired. Women, and women are not adaptable like men. Like exactly like he said, many men, um, whether it's by choice or not. Um, those are life circumstances that we can adapt to, and we learn to even thrive in that. And women, no, women are just not wired that way. So when a woman, there's got to be something seriously wrong with a woman who turns out that way, because that takes some serious either mental reprogramming or malfunctioning. So
Yep, I agree. 100%. 100%. Yep. Raymond, good to see you, my friend. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Raymond Thoughts and Minds, he is up and coming and he is great. So go over to his channel and subscribe right now. In fact, Raymond, if you could put your channel in the chat, I'd appreciate that. Or you know what, I can do it. Let me put his channel in the chat because he is making some great stuff over there. He's been consistent, and I want to give him a shout out. And he covers a lot of good stuff, has a lot of good perspective. So I'll put his channel. So this is Raymond's channel. So go over there and subscribe, please, and give him a shout. He's doing some good stuff over there. Anyway, okay. It says plan a holiday devoted just to you and your pet, if any. So you don't have to worry about who doesn't eat meat or might not get along with so and so. You don't have to worry about whether to serve wine because Uncle George will drink too much. It's just about you and a day to celebrate however you choose. You're gonna see you in the context of me. That's modern women, guys. My, like Johnny Gill. All about me. Modern women. This is the most selfish bunch of women ever born in the West. The saddest part about it is, conversely, this is the most selfish group of men. And society can't afford to have selfish men, guys. Men throughout history have sacrificed our spiritual, mental, physical, emotional health for God, country, community, family, wife, children. And if men stop doing that, the whole thing falls apart. Because what are we, are, 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 are women going to step up to the plate? No, they're not. No. Oh, Raymond, thank you so much, my friend. He says, thanks, I love you, brother. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys. And it is Merry Christmas over here, not Happy Holidays. All right. You just decorate for an audience of one. You only have to please yourself. So let that dictate what you do in your home. Your home is your castle. If you want to hang confetti from the ceiling, do so. If you just want a small tree on a table, plan to do that. Plan your holiday meal to be anything you desire. Sometimes I schedule a pickup holiday meal from my local grocery store. Some restaurants also make up meals for you to pick up and take home the day before. I've done that as well. Light candles or in some way make it special. Pay close attention to the ambiance just as you would if you had people over. Get yourself a special magazine or book or read later in the evening. Make some hot chocolate or tea or wine, or get yourself a special present to celebrate. If Christmas is a holiday, then purchase the present you really want for yourself. If you don't want or need anything, give to a charity you truly believe in. 5, plan to pamper yourself through the holiday. The best way to thwart the holiday blues is to plan for it just as you would if you were expecting a dozen people. Get the pet some special treats. After all, they're part of the family. Celebrate your holiday, even if you feel sad. Sadness is a part of life, as is grief, but happiness and celebration are a part of life too. So celebrate in your own way as little or as much as you want. My, me, you. Most selfish group of women ever on the planet. And this woman's like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna get married again. Acting like she has a choice. This makes me laugh. Michael, good to see you, my friend. So what do we think about the single woman's holiday guide, guys? Would you ever see a man write something like this?
Oh hell no! Come on.
No. Nope. Nope. Never. Nope. And this is all I keep telling you guys, there's a social infrastructure in place perpetuating this single woman garbage. You're happy you're single. Walk away from your husband. You don't need him. You can raise your kids all by yourself. This is part of it. This is the cope. The copium, I call it. Anyway, on to the dumpster fire of TikTok. So we're gonna start with the single women on Christmas, and then we're gonna move to the baby mamas. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're watching after the fact. Just drop a comment, and there is a link at the top of the chat if you want to come into the conversation. I'd appreciate it. Dante's Inferno Purgatory, good to see you. This Western elitist plan, 100% true. Single women spend a lot more than married women do. So this girl, make sure the sound is up.
8 years old. I've never been married. I've never had children. I'm 38 years old. I've never been married. I've never had children. I have 3 cats in my house.
Of course, she has 3 cats, guys.
Only 2 of them are mine. But it's another Christmas that is about to come and go where my relationship status is the same. And it's crazy.
The thing about it is guys, you have to honestly wonder. She's not a bad looking woman. She's thin.
Yeah, I mean, even in her, frumpy loungewear, yeah, it's. I mean, if I was still into it, I would be happy to have that as a wife or girlfriend.
Who does she look like?
I don't know.
She looks like Katie Holmes. Remember Katie Holmes? Looks just like her.
Vaguely.
Yeah. Looks just like her. She's married to Tom Cruise. She was on Dawson. Wasn't she on Dawson's Creek or something? I don't know. I never watched that garbage. Anyway,
Crazy, because if you had asked me 10 years ago if I would be single at 38, I would have been like, absolutely not. And if I am, then just me now. You know, here's one of my kitties. Look at this little baby girl. This is Willow. Say hi, Willow. And
These women with their pets and their cats, man. I swear to God.
I have such a complicated relationship with this time of year. I really do. Because I have a complicated relationship with being single. There's a part of me that really values my life and my time to myself and my independence. And then there's a part of me that feels really embarrassed about admitting that I want to be in a relationship.
And where'd that come from, guys? That's from all the women in her life. Her
Yeah.
mom. She seems like the type where her mom was, because remember, Gen X women failed their daughters. All these women were married, never had to spend Christmases alone, Thanksgivings alone, never had to go through a 304 horror phase, but taught their daughters, don't be like me, go out there and be in these streets. Why? How'd this happen? And I guarantee you, yeah, she does look like Christina Ricci. Yeah, Michael said it. Anyway, yeah. So that's where her conflict is. I guarantee you, her aunties and her mom and her single friends are, oh, stay single, stay single. But right around the holidays is what tests that resolve and that programming. You can be programmed all you want, but when it comes to the practical part of life, how do you really feel about it? Because Christmas and New Year's, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, when you don't have anywhere to go to for Thanksgiving and you eat by yourself at Denny's, when you don't get any gifts on Christmas and when you have no one to kiss for New Year's as a woman, it's like it's 3 big slaps to the reality to the face in a row, like back to back to back.
Yeah.
It tests this resolve. But Tyler Aristotle, a man come cuffing season. Yep, September's cuffing season. Yep, you got it.
And I think a big part of that is it makes me feel like maybe I'm being needy or I'm being clingy and all these like, I don't know what it is, but it's.
You're a woman. That's what it is. How hard is this for her to understand? You're a woman. You're not supposed to be by yourself. You have a biological need to have children that your stupid head is trying to override. And you're buying into this social infrastructure. I keep telling you. She probably scrolls through TikTok, Instagram, be single, be alone. You don't need a man. But now she's sitting next to her freaking Christmas tree with her cats crying on TikTok with the dramatic music in the background.
It's almost embarrassing. It is. I feel embarrassed to be 38 and single and never married. I also think a part of me feels forgotten by God or the universe because I feel like I've done so much internal work on myself, and yet
What does that even mean? What is that? I've done internal work on myself. What does that mean? These terms and words that modern women come up with, guys, just blows my mind.
I feel like I can't seem to attract my person into my life. And even saying all of this out loud feels really cringy, which is why I'm making myself say it out loud and admit it. Because I'm sure that there's other people that feel the same way. But it makes me, I have a really hard time not wondering what is wrong with me. And I have to stop myself from going down that spiral because.
No, you shouldn't stop yourself from going down that spiral. Because that's the first step towards getting what you want, acknowledging that there's a problem. And also, guys, Doug MP is not against relationships. I'm not against relationships. And then I think that marriage is a rich person's game. Guys, if you can get your household income over $200,000 and the divorce rate goes down to like 20%, and you can afford a divorce and you want to have kids, I say go for it, but marriage is a rich person's game. I would never tell the average guy to get married. But when you get to a household income of around $200,000 a year, the divorce rate drops to about 20%. If you're an average guy, don't get married. But if if you've achieved and you want to leave a legacy, that as hard as you can, don't get you an American woman. Maybe you can find one overseas. But marriage is a rich person's game. And I say this because if you get to the point where you want a relationship, you've achieved, you're 35, you have a highly valued skill, highly valued education, highly valued trade. You shouldn't be afraid to say that is something that you need, because everything I've said I've needed, I've achieved. I needed to get my bachelor's degree. I needed to get my master's degree. I needed to get my day job. You need air. If you're choking or there's no air, all of your actions will translate into getting what you need. And that's what this woman needs to say. She needs to say, I need a good man. I need to be married. Because then her actions will translate into her getting what she needs. But she doesn't want to say that. She doesn't want to say it. And until she can admit that that's what she needs, she's not going to get it. Because a lot of these women, if they don't say that they need a man and act accordingly, what does that mean, guys? It means that she's waiting for Mr. Right to come along and sweep her off her feet. Her knight in shining armor, who's going to simp all over her. And if she thinks that that's going to happen, Hudson's going to tell her.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
It's never going to happen. Those days are gone. They're gone. You saying something, Colin?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, those days are over. If you navigate life like a single woman, no one's going to stop you now, ladies. Nobody. Show me why I shouldn't be single. No. We're not doing it. Nope.
Because it can get very dark when I start to think of the reality is, at my age, I may never have children at this point. And
Mike,
better not.
My friend. I know, right? At 38 years old.
That makes me really sad. And there is a reality in which I don't ever find somebody. And that makes me really sad. And so the tension this year for me is allowing myself to have those wants, but then also allowing myself to embrace that maybe I am enough for myself. So I guess I'm just sharing this for other people out there who may be single and having the same thoughts and feelings this holiday season. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. You're not alone.
Guys, don't ever trust women with a cry on social media. When's the only time a woman's tears are genuine? When?
When she's alone by herself.
You got it. Ding, 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 ding. You got it. Don't trust women crying on TikTok. Luke Chase, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Batal Aristotle says, I'm playing the world's tiniest violin. Yep, 100%, guys. And if she can reconciling being enough for herself means that she's going to be alone. Oh, we are spending Christmas apart. AJ's in a different city. He's hanging out with some. Yeah, I don't even remember. Anyway, but we're gonna spend our birthday together though. Our birthday's coming up. Anyway, so let me get off this girl here, and then this girl. All this crying, guys. All these tears. Sweet, sweet modern women, cat lady tears. I love it.
Such a lonely time, like on top of like not having you know everybody's busy with their families, and it's like it's just the worst time of the year. Like, and I don't begrudge anybody anything, but at the same point, like, especially this year with all the changes and the transitions and not having my youngest with me, it just feels so pointless.
Of course, she's a single mom, guys. Of course she is.
And I'm trying to do it because obviously, like, I've still got kids, and although they're adults, it's normal for them to have it, but I just don't want to.
I'll talk though. Actually, said, is she 60? Nah, man, she's British. Guys, I keep telling you, man. No women on earth age worse than British women. Name an attractive older female celebrity besides Elizabeth Hurley. Name one. One. British women are the age like sour goat milk. Ugh. Yikes. Yep. Michael said, is she about 45 to 50 years old? Boss Monster says, her tears give me a boner. You know what? Do I have subtitles? I can put. Well, it's almost over.
I just don't want to do it this year.
Oh no, they're already there.
Because it just feels so pointless.
Can I have my phone? Oh man. All right, let's go in here.
It sucks, okay? It sucks being the single one on social media and you're seeing everybody doing all the things that you want to be doing and you want to be in love and Christmas is romantic. Trust me, I feel it.
Hey guys, she's not unattractive either. You know, I give her a 6 or a 7. Why are all these women single, guys? Why? Put all the reasons why a girl like this is single. I would say she's probably impossible. Probably has a bad attitude. She's probably putting her career in podcasting, to take this personally, podcasting above relationships. Her podcast is probably semi-successful, so she puts her job as a podcaster as more important than the average guy. So she probably can't date a plumber or a construction worker because I have my podcast. Yeah, she said, White House said divorce. Raymond said she'll reject me. Divorce. Personalities are garbage. She wants a 9 or a 10. These days, Giga Chad is the new average. Yeah, you guys are all spot on. Colin, what do you think?
Yeah, it's probably all the above, and to some degree.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do it.
You don't think I want to be sitting by a fire drinking a hot chocolate with the love of my life and plotting the rest of our story? But I also don't want to take away from what my life is now. I don't want to take away from what's happening here in this moment because
I told you guys. I told you.
If there's anything I have learned in 2024, it is that I can't keep waiting for the person to show up. I have to go out and live my life, and they're going to show up if they're meant to. And that's what's going to happen for you too.
I told you guys. I told you. Guys, why do women think this phrase is attractive? I'm busy, but I make time for the right one. A woman should never say that to a man, ever. A man should say that to a woman, but not to a man. Once again, I'm going to say this multiple times on the stream. if women are navigating like a single woman, no one is going to stop them. Nobody. These women want you to give them all these reasons and jump through hoops. They want you to stand outside of the window playing Peter Gabriel, like and say anything. Remember that? No, guys, no. You know what kind of simping you have to do to get this woman's attention? And if you had to do that, she wouldn't like you anyway. And guys, don't get it twisted. She's still letting Gavin the Starving Musician and Nug Nug come in 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. At night and shoot up the club, and they get it for free while she's living her life. But you're gonna have to jump through all these hoops and show her that she needs to be that she needs to slow down and stop living her life. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. No. Nope. Nope. Not in 2025. Nope.
And here I am wallowing in my fucking self-pity. It's Christmas, and here I am wallowing in my fucking self-pity about how I'm alone. I went to Walmart to go buy wrapping paper, and they were closed.
Another one. This girl is not unattractive. She's not. What is she has to be a demon, guys, or have unrealistic dating standards to the nth degree. The client management, good to see you, my friend. He says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Hopefully you got some good presents, got to spend time with family, or you spend some good time alone. You know, either one.
Which they should be. They need to be home with their families. But here I am alone, you know, and angry and hurt and just fucking over it. It's the first Christmas that I've really spent like by myself, like really by myself. You know?
I said this multiple times on streams and videos too. We are in the great experiment. You know, I'm gonna be 44, and starting from my age and back is a great experiment where women have enough opportunity to be alone their entire lives. They have the security of men, the comfort of men, the opportunities of men. And now we get to see if they are really okay with being alone for the rest of their lives. And all it's doing, all this opportunity women have without accountability is just making that wall even worse. It's making that wall even worse, guys. When they smash into that wall, 35, it's making it more and more brutal when they do it.
You know, I don't even have my brother now. So I'm gonna go over to one of my friends' houses, but I'm upset because I'm like, fuck God, like what did I do to deserve this? You know?
Oh, poor you. What did you do to deserve this? Oh.
And then I think, okay, Christmas isn't even about family. Christmas isn't about love. Christmas is about God and our Savior, and I'm making it all about me and poor me and all this like negative, you know, like stuff. And I mean, I am sad, like I am, you know, but I'm like listening to this Christmas music and I'm like, God, I hate Christmas. You know? I just want a fucking family. Like, I miss having a family. I'm tired of fucking being alone. You know, I know it's like where I'm supposed to be. And I'm sorry if you're gonna bitch and complain that I'm crying. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I do not care what anybody thinks about me. Really. I'm over it. It's okay to have feelings. It's okay to feel alone on Christmas when you're alone on Christmas.
Modern women will have attitude while they're trying to be quote unquote vulnerable. Look at all this attitude. This is supposed to be a somber, vulnerable moment of reflection, but she can't turn it off, guys. She just can't turn it off. Michael said, don't feel bad for them. She probably has 10 dudes in her life that would have married her, but she didn't pick them. She thought she could do better. 100% true. Luke Shea says, how many friends in her friend zone? 8-Bit Banger says, she tossed away all the decent guys in her life in favor of Ray Ray. No sympathy here. 100% true, guys.
You know, it's okay to hate your stupid ex. You know what I mean? I didn't fucking deserve half the shit that I've been through. I'm a good person, you know, and I'm just pissed. You know, like, I'm angry and I'm just fed up. And I know, like, it will come to me, and I'm telling you right now, when it does come to me, I'm never gonna let it go. Because feeling like this is awful and it sucks.
See, and this is in contrast to, remember the blog post I sent to you earlier. A lot of women are fine with being alone until they're not. Guys, what do I say on my channel all the time? Women reserve the right to change their minds about everything. If you're gonna be in a relationship or you want to get married and have kids, you need to put yourself in a position where you can pay 100% of the bills, because you'll be 50-50 with a girl. She'll demand 50-50 until she doesn't want to go 50-50 anymore. Then she's gonna get mad at you for not being able to pay 100% of the bills. If a job gets too stressful, if you guys have a kid, any of that stuff, guys. And but yeah, and then, oh yeah, I'm not gonna let it go. Yeah, you will. 80% of women say that they would, when they find their true love, or they finally settle for some simp because she's dug out. She's 35, you know, used up by Tyrone and Nug and Gavin. She'll settle for some guy, and then 70 to 80% of them will divorce him. So yeah, you are gonna let it go according to the stats.
Granted, if I get cheated on again, you best believe I'm gonna let it go again.
Now, what did she do to get cheated on? I guarantee you she has an awful attitude. I guarantee it.
Because I can't put up with it. I will never put up with that shit again.
I don't know. There'll be good years and there'll be bad years, and this is definitely like almost the top of the cake right here of the worst year that I've ever had of Christmas. You know. So if you have your family, if you have your mom, you have your dog, you've got your significant.
And guys, you know, I really can't stand when these women drive while they're shooting TikToks. I wonder if there's ever going to be a stat as to how many women get into accidents filming social media content. Because, you know, I hate when women put on makeup. I hate when women eat, but I really hate when they drive. And most of the time it has a disclaimer: don't do this, at the bottom of a TikTok where they're driving.
Significant other, your children, be grateful, because that's worth more than any fucking present that you can have. Because
look, all this crying and no tears. Look at that. All this crying and no tears.
I don't have any of that right now. You know, like, I don't even get to see my daughter until tomorrow.
Of course she's a single mom, guys. Of course she is.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
They're all single moms, guys. All of them.
I would give up anything, any present, to have a family. So just remember that after you've spent all that money on people.
And where's her daughter right now? Where?
It's not what it's really about.
Oh, the poor tears. All these women just cry, guys. All of them. Anthony Williams, good to see you, my friend. Guys, make sure to like this screen and subscribe if you haven't already. And there is a link at the top of the chat if you want to come into the conversation. Let's go on to the next one. Okay. Now, Now, I wasn't quite sure if this was a woman or if this was a because the voice sounds like a woman, but this is all filtered and stuff. So I don't know. Let's hear it.
I don't think anybody can prepare you for your first Christmas single.
Yeah, Twin Force Fusion. Good to see you, my friend. It's the chin, that strong chin. Look at that. Yeah, man. Yikes.
It's all these new changes and all these new things I'm going through, and it like hit me this morning, and it's just, it sucks. To be honest, it sucks.
And tattoos on her hands. Uh-oh.
And not that I need a man, but I want one. I want that partner.
Guys, any woman that says partner, run for the hills. Now, guys, real quick, what is the worst part about a woman saying that she wants a partner? Anyone? Put in the chat the problem with women saying the word partner. Because only women say it. I hear men say it on podcasts, maybe, but I don't hear men out in the real world saying the word partner. Colin, what is wrong with women that say the word partner?
Well, a number of things. To me, it kind of always implies that they want help from somebody, but using the word partner, it doesn't put a definition on the notion that they would also have to help the other person.
Yeah. Yep. I'd agree with that. I always say, Tom said it's not a business, and that's true. Your partner's in business because you have a mutual goal and you have a contract that defines what each partner is going to do. So there's never any gray area, never any leeway, right? So women want things to be in a partnership like a business, but with no contract. And if there isn't a contract, the person imposing the partnership gets to determine what the rules are of the partnership. So women can say, well, you're not being a partner to me. You're not doing enough. I thought you were my partner. And women, how they feel changes day to day, week by week. So being a partner could be a lot or a little, depending on her mood. You have to do a lot or a little to be her partner, and most of the time it's a lot. So if you're talking to a woman, she starts saying partner, correct her and say, look, I don't believe in this whole partnership thing. I believe in girlfriends, fiancés, and wives, not partners. And the reason why modern women want to avoid the word partner instead of girlfriend, fiancé, wife is girlfriend, fiancé, and wife have implied rules and standards. And modern women don't like that, guys. I can tell you that right now.
It just sucks. It just sucks. Anyways, I know a lot of you can relate. And I'm hoping that Christmases get easier and easier. I mean, I don't think I'll be single forever, but this first...
You guys want to tell her? Who wants to tell her? You want to tell her, Colin?
First one, definitely.
Oh, man. All right. Now we're going to get to the
single mama,
baby mamas here. And look at this girl's face. Yikes.
And I have spent so many holidays and Christmases alone as single.
Look at those lips and that face. Look at this. She looks like who does she look like? She looks like Heath Ledger's Joker, doesn't she? But with bigger lips. Yikes, man.
Single mama, either just with me or with me and my kids. And I've spent that time just...
Boss Monster said PS5 never cheats on you. Michael said winner's here. Yep, exactly.
Like dwelling in these pity parties and just feeling awful. And there's something that I did so many holidays and Christmases alone as a single mama, either just with me or with me and my kids. And I've spent that time just like dwelling in these pity parties and just feeling awful. And there's something that I did to shift things because I had to. I had to for my own peace. I had to for my kids' peace or happiness, because I didn't know how long I would be single. And what if it was my entire life with me raising my kids and I was just sad the entire time? And if you're sad, I'm not coming for you, but I need to tell you something. It's a little bit of a tough love. There's a Socrates quote that says, I think he says, be as if you wish to appear. Happiness
Nothing worse than a 304 trying to quote a famous philosopher. Are you serious? Is that how the quote even goes? What'd you say? Be the who the be or something like that? Yikes. Come on now.
sometimes is a decision, and a pity party sometimes is a decision, and you have to make a decision that you're going to be happy in spite of your circumstances, that you might be alone, but like who the fuck cares? Because you're with your kids even if you don't have family. And I have nobody. We are letting the enemy suck the joy out of our current day when it can be such a good day, even if we're alone with just our kids. And it's so weird to say alone with just our kids. God, they're like everything to me. One of the toughest things that I've had to do as an adult, as a single.
She looks like a Donatella Versace. Remember her? Where she got all that nasty ass surgery? This chick? God, always does that. Why? Remember Donatella Versace? She had
No.
that nasty ass plastic surgery. That was her before. That's her now.
Yikes.
Yeah, she's the. She owns the Versace brand. Look at that. Ugh, what was she thinking? That was her before, and that's her after. Ugh, yikes.
Parent is bloom where I'm planted. It is so worth it though. Okay, love you. Bye.
All this spiritual energy talk from these women. Ugh. All right, this girl. Realistic low income Christmas haul as a single mom of 2. I put back 2 months of child support to go towards this. This should be stunning, right?
Excuse the way I look. Excuse the way I look. It is early in the morning. I'm about to wrap my kids' Christmas presents, and I wanted to show you guys everything I got my kids. I'm trying to wrap them before they wake up, but I have a 4-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son. I always let them pick the wrapper paper. My daughter picked this one. It is a pink Grinch. She's very into the Grinch. And
look at all these tattoos. There, guys. Duggan P has no tattoos, guys. Don't get with a woman with a whole bunch of tattoos. Tattoos equals trauma.
My son picked this one. He loves dinosaurs, and he said he loved the Christmas dinosaurs. So I'm gonna wrap each of their gifts in their wrapping paper.
This is everything I got my 4, almost 5-year-old. She is really into Barbies right now, really into makeup and really into art and activities. I did a huge toy clean out, so neither one of my kids really have that many toys right now. I kept my daughter's Barbies and I kept my son's dinosaurs, and everything else we pretty much donated to Goodwill just to make room for the new stuff. So I tried to do a lot of art stuff for her, and most of the stuff I got at Ross. And
at least she's giving her kids actual toys. You guys remember back when you got toys? I remember my first ever Transformers I got. Man, those were the good times, right?
Marshalls and online on Amazon. I'm sure when they get older, things will change based off their likes, but I don't really set a budget.
Hey, look, and it's
their likes, but I don't really.
It's the right Ariel, not the race swap woke Ariel.
Set a budget per kid because they are younger. I like to set an item per kid. So if I get my daughter 10 things, I get my son 10 things.
Yeah, Boss Monster said it. Chinese dollar store, Chinese Dollar General crap.
Things, stuff like that, but I don't do a budget per kid. And then this is everything I got my 2 almost 3-year-old little boy. He's very into cars, Batwheels, Spider-Mans, trains, trucks, all that stuff. I wanted to get him some art activities as well. Now for their big items, my daughter is getting a Barbie dollhouse. I found it on Facebook Marketplace for $55. That is going to be from Santa. My son is going to get a trampoline that I got off Amazon, and then they're going to both get this off-brand nugget I found.
You know what? That's actually a pretty decent haul for a 3-year-old. I got to give her credit for that. Actual toys. Who would have thought?
Days in a year.
Okay, so this is another woman. I chose to spend Christmas alone for 6 years. Honestly, I loved it. The most comforting Christmas gift is to myself. Luke Shea says, I loved Hot Wheels when I was a kid. Guys, I'm telling you, Transformers, G.I. Joes. Um, I remember when I was like a young kid. You guys remember the Disney books that had the gold binding on it? And they have like a summation of the Disney animated movies. Well, I had the whole stack of those, and then it came with tapes of each one that you can put in a tape player, and it would like narrate the books with the people's voices, or they used to sell two telephones that were hooked together, and you could put one in one room and one the other room and talk on the phone to each other. Oh, that was a good Christmas. Or guys, did you ever get the 72 or 96 color box of Crayola crayons with the crayon sharpener? Man, talk about I have the power. Oh, man, I got that in like second, third grade. I thought that I could freaking color the entire world with that bad boy. Man, you just felt so powerful when you got those box of crayons. Man, that was the best. Yep. Shoot. Anyway, what was some of the best gifts that you got as a little kid that you can remember, Colin? Did you ever get any Transformers, GI Joes, action figures with a kung fu grip, anything like that?
No. See, no, for me, Christmas is kind of weird because, well, one, by the time I was old enough to actually, kind of sort of understand Christmas, I was still in Germany, and in Germany, the whole present thing is actually done on New Year's Eve. But anyways, when I was like starting at the age of um, like about 6, yeah, about 6, my mother, she would take me to every year. Um, for during winter holiday season to my grandparents in New York, and they were the ones who got presents because that damn mother of mine, she didn't get me nothing, and so the stuff that my grandparents got, I didn't understand what half that crap was. So like I don't know, it was I don't know, it was weird.
No, okay. Huh. Cause I got my original Nintendo for Christmas. I got a Super Nintendo for Christmas one year. What else? Yeah, I always got a lot of good things for Christmas. I got to give my parents credit. I really do. I remember you guys. You might laugh, but it's significant. So you guys all know. I don't know if you guys know this. My dream girl when I was young was Stacy Dash from Clueless. This girl is one of the most beautiful women that ever lived. Even in her 50s, she's fine, right? And so I was such a fan of hers and Clueless and all that, that one of my friends got me her got me the the Dion Barbie doll, and I still have it in the box. I've never taken it out of the box. I still have it. I was that obsessed with this girl when I was young. Look how she is absolutely fine. Look at this girl. One of the most beautiful women to ever live, in my opinion. Look at that. Anyway, so I got that for Christmas one year. But anyway, so this is Katie Chang. Spending Christmas alone initially started out as an experiment of sorts. Now, this is coming from a 23-year-old, guys. They don't know anything. I thought, okay, spending Christmas alone initially started out as an experiment of sorts. In 2017, I thought, well, what would a holiday centered around gathering and congregation feel like with absolutely no company whatsoever? Not to sound flippant, I know that Some have no options but to spend the time on their own for all sorts of reasons, work commitments, financial reasons, shame relationships. But I was lucky enough to be able to make that decision out of choice. And this is the sad part. This is the delusion of modern women. They want to exercise this quote unquote choice and, and sacrifice things that people wish they had. You spent that time away from your family. Now, when you get older and your parents get old and gray, you're gonna wish you would have spent these holidays with them. What point is she trying to prove? And that's the thing. A lot of modern women want to prove some point that tries to be that just needs to be proven. That's why so many of them get STEM degrees but never stay in the profession. Well, I'm going to be a female engineer and go to school to get a mechanical engineering degree. Well, why aren't you working in the field? Well, the field was too hard, but I just wanted to see if I can do it. They all try to prove some point that just need to be proven. As someone who is also, as someone who is all, as someone who also had the incredible privilege of living solo in a family-owned flat, I felt a certain thrill at the prospect. At the age of 23, I was a self-proclaimed recluse in London's bustling metropolis. Years later, I can confirm that my preference for solitude and being antisocial has only intensified. Yeah, well, she hasn't smashed into that wall yet, but she will one day. I hope that she has a follow up when she hits 35. And the sad part about it is, a lot of these antisocial solitude women will end up having children. So you're antisocial, love solitude, but then you want to be a single mom and cry about not having support. And no one's there for you. But you're not there for anybody else. Anyway, the balance was perfect. I was at the heart of the merriment and cheer, but in my secluded she cave. I could still hold the celebrations at arm's length. Slipping around, answering to no one, and being low key and cozy felt like the most comforting Christmas gift to myself of all. Me, my. Little did I know that I do it for the next 5 years and counting, as 2024 marks my 7th year going it alone.
Jesus H. Christ.
Guys, this is insanity. What I say earlier about how women have to numb the social nurturing aspect of themselves to be able to do this. A woman like this is going to be a demon in a relationship, guys. An absolute demon. Yikes. He says, up till then, I spent every Christmas in Hong Kong where most of my immediate family were. As much as I enjoyed the festivities there, I'd always wanted to experience the Advent season in London, a high relief stucco of modern and traditional elements. Hymns at Worcester Abbey. She's talking about all sorts of stuff in England that I don't care about. My parents, with the typical flexibility, were relaxed about my decision, knowing I'd be with them before long. My sister had told me over Dishume's festive menu, her treat, that the whole city deserted itself on Christmas, which I found even more intriguing. No transport running, no restaurants or supermarkets open. I wanted to be let in on the secret. On the 23rd, I queued for St. Paul's Carol service for over 2 hours. Once inside, I relished the reverent profundity of the cathedral blazing, blah, blah, blah. Christmas morning came. I got into my dressing gown and played yet another carol service on YouTube in my bed, feeling the glitter in the air. I made sure during a couple of days to stock up on food, nothing too extravagant. Then she listened to Radiohead, watched some movies. But don't you have any friends? My dad ever so tactfully asked me over the phone one year. I smiled a little defensively. A couple of people had invited me to theirs, but I said no because being around someone else's entire unfamiliar family unit seems more onerous than comforting. It seemed that others feel similarly, since 42% of Brits admitted that spending Christmas on holiday alone seemed more enticing than passing the day with extended family. Although, yes, a glamorous vacation isn't quite the same as hibernating under a duvet. So a lot of people would say that spending Christmas alone would be better, but they're not going to do it because they know deep down that they don't want to spend Christmas by themselves. They know it. Anyway, I'm not going to read the rest of this because all she does is just feed into that whole social infrastructure of trying to keep women single. Guys, women can get too comfortable with being alone and then wonder why they're by themselves. This is the 5th time I said it on the stream. I'll say it again. Ladies, if you navigate life like a single woman, no one's going to stop you. Nobody. No one's going to stop you. And this woman is going to look up 35, smash into the wall, and say, "Oh my goodness, I need a man. I want to have children." But she spent the last 7, so it'll be what 12, 13 Christmases alone, and now all of a sudden you want to have a man and a family? Are you serious? Come on now. Nope, it doesn't work that way. What I got myself for Christmas as a single mom. So sad, you guys.
Yes. Okay, Merry Christmas.
And then her
We're gonna
kids
do
in the
what I got myself for Christmas as a single mom who wanted to treat herself because this year was fucking rough. What did Santa bring you? A bike. He brought you a bike?
Yes, I hate when these broads put their kids in their social media. I can't stand it. I hate it.
First, super cute. I got the new pink figs. They're super cute. They're giving Barbie.
If a woman says they're giving, guys, run away. If a woman says any of that, run away.
Next, I got myself a bracelet because I wanted to.
Because you can't find a man to buy you one, so you bought it for yourself.
And I got a little charm. It says mom, and it's pink, and it's very cute. And I also got this free bracelet with it. I forgot about this. I got a Disney charm because I love Disney. On the other
And how did she buy all this, guys? With the child support.
side, it has like the castle. Okay, you can eat the cookie. Next, I got myself this
Rachel Gamer, good to see you, my friend.
bag from Lululemon. My kids are very grumpy today. Then I got this. This smells delicious if you like vanilla. Then I got a bunch of makeup, powder.
Yeah, Rachel Gamer said it. You guys got to watch AJ's video on girl math. It's so great. It's so great. I got a free bracelet, although I bought a bracelet to get it. Decline Management says handcuffs.
Lashes, primer, mascara, blush, and highlighter. Okay, next, then I got these slippers. They're from I'm Just a Girl. I got a new wallet. She's pink and she's cute. Got some new PJs. Super cute. I just love pink. I love everything pink top. That goes with it.
Remember, guys, unless she posts this on social media, it never happened.
Like pants, sweat pants, I don't know. They're bling. Oh, I love being a girl. Floral pajama pants to go with this top. Then I got these black heartless curl thing to try. I've always wanted to try it. And then lastly, I got some makeup brushes. That's everything I got myself for Christmas. And if you're a single mom, I understand. Okay, Mary.
And she's a single mom with 2 kids, guys. 2 kids. Yikes. Now this girl goes on
It's not the 360 Christmas. You
pretty
have.
good tirade.
I'm not gonna lie. There's no excuse not to get your kids nothing for Christmas. You have 365 days in the year, 364 days in the year to go get your child something one time each time you get paid. There is no excuse. I grew up as a child and did not receive nothing for Christmas. I'm talking about nothing. And it was no excuse why I didn't get anything. Parents that don't get their children.
Yeah, there is. It's because you're part of the community. That's why. And odds are you grew up with a black single mother. That's why.
Things early should not be complaining that, oh, I can't afford to get my kids a Christmas this year, but you could afford to do your hair, you could afford to do things for yourself, but you can't
Like that last lady bought all those things for herself, right, guys?
afford to go to Five Below and buy a couple things every time you get paid. And I'm not trying to be rude because I know times are hard, but there's no excuse why your child should not have a Christmas. And you're talking about taking a tree down because you're not gonna be able to afford gifts. Are you
Oh, so there's this TikTok going around where this woman put, I have to take my Christmas tree down because of the 3 days before Christmas because I don't have any gifts to put under the tree. And a bunch of women are like, guys, that's all cap. Come on now. Why would you post that? And then, of course, the woman's fighting for her life afterwards. I know you guys think it's a scam, but it's not, and blah, 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 blah.
Are you serious? Like, it genuinely hurts me for the kids because, like I said, it's coming from a person who grew up with getting nothing under the tree. I understand how that feels. I was always jealous of kids that got big Christmases because I never had that. And I always make sure my son has a huge Christmas. But that's just my little 2 cents. I feel like people need to really start shopping early, especially with the prices of things going up.
Is this, hold on. Is this it?
To the lady.
1 second. I'm going to see if I can find it. Guys, make sure to like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys want to come into the conversation, I would appreciate that. Click that link at the top of the.
To the.
Let me see. Woman took tree down before Christmas. See if I can find that. Because this went all over the place. Oh. Oh, here it is. God dang it. Here it is, right here. Look, 133,000 views. Look at this. Now it has copyright music, so I can't play it. But take my Christmas tree down with me because there's no point. My kids don't have anything to open under my tree for Christmas morning. This is to normalize what single moms go through. I don't need sympathy. But you're posting it on TikTok. Gosh, you guys. Ugh. These women just need attention. Need validation on social media. I work full time, and that's barely enough to get us by. Nothing beyond the necessities. I'm forced to now get a part-time job on top of my full-time job. If you want to help someone who's doing everything to help for herself and still failing, stay and watch the entire video and engage, because all these women are begging for money on TikTok. They're begging for money for their student loans, begging for money for Christmas gifts. Come on now. Ben Cisco, good to see you, my friend. Great name. DS9 is the best Star Trek, and Ben Cisco is the best captain. Let's go. Help me reach 10K so I can get paid for my views. It won't be much at first, but everything helps. I've never been handed anything in this life. I've been fighting my entire life. Yeah, they all have, haven't they, guys? Life has thrown many punches my way. Yeah, and freaking Gavin, and Travis both freaking threw something your way and got you pregnant, right, guys? Now she has kids. I've always taken them up, got up spitting, and I'm very tired. I hate it here, and I'm depressed. Now people are asking if this was in reverse. But I keep fighting because one day my kids won't have to live in poverty anymore. Yeah, dude. And people are just lighting this woman up. Let me see if I can find the responses to it. There we go. A lot of people ask me, how are you so happy? I have to keep pausing it because it's copyright music.
Parents, it is our jobs to maintain our kids' innocence. And what I mean by that is that
First off, the struggle weave, the goofy glasses, the nose ring. Come on, guys. Are you serious?
Going through
and then, you know, come on now. I'll point out the obvious.
Financial hardship, you should do everything in your power to make sure your kids don't know that. Us as parents can be going through it, but our kids shouldn't know that. So to go
and her name is J Shell. Any name that has an apostrophe in it is an automatic L, guys. Is an L.
Out your way to take down the Christmas tree and then record it and then say you're not doing it for sympathy, but you're posting it with a sad sound over it. And then to say that this is for the single moms out there. No, it's not. I'm a single mom. That wasn't for me. And I know that wasn't.
Of course she is, guys. Of course she is.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
For me, because I wouldn't give up on my kids. That's exactly what you're doing by taking the Christmas
And she said kids, kids multiple, of course.
Tree down before Christmas. You're giving up on your kids. I'm sentimental to the struggle going through financial hardship during the holidays and having to provide gifts for kids that aren't going to come because you don't have the money for it. But that's why there are beautiful resources like Toys for Tots.
Raise that game. Oh, you know that's true, man. Come on now. You know she's got the full meal deal. She got the struggle weave, the glasses. She's freaking, a smooth 375. Probably has tattoos all over the place. Yeah,
For Tots, angel trees, churches, Goodwill. Christmas is the same day every year. So there are ways to plan around getting gifts for your kids if you know you're not going to have the finances to get gifts for them. However, gifts are not the epitome of Christmas. The epitome of Christmas should be love. It should be family. That Christmas tree needs to stay up regardless if there's gifts or not under there. And then in doing further research on this lady has the audacity to post this video, but she just went to go see her prison husband that was 11 hours away and pay for the hotel and the gas and all that. So
wait. Did you hear that? She went to go see her husband in prison. Yes. Never underestimate the power of Pookie, Ray Ray, Nug Nug, Gavin the starving musician, Chad Chaddington. Never underestimate the power. Never. Ever.
Man over your kids, because that's what you did. You chose a man over your kids' Christmas. That money that went towards gas, the hotel, all that could have been gifts. And because of your foolish decisions, now you're taking it out on your kids by taking away their Christmas tree right before Christmas. Those kids don't deserve that shit. Honestly, it gives Resilient Jenkins 2.0. Like, stop making a pity party for yourself. Put that Christmas tree back up for your kids. If anything, make it fun and have y'all all do it together. Put Christmas music on in the background while y'all do it. Like, Christmas could still be fun. You don't have to have gifts to make Christmas fun for your kids. Stop ruining Christmas for your kids because you're irresponsible. Stop projecting your problems onto your kids and fix it for your kids.
You know what? She sounds like she making sense, but then you realize she's a single mom, struggle weave, stupid looking glasses, hardware store in her nose. Come on now. It's sad that she can sound like she's making sense, but if we look who it's coming from, in fact, let's try and see if
All the hell thrown at me. A lot of people.
Hold on.
Let's clear some things up. I did not.
Oh, okay.
Let's clear some things
This
up.
is her fighting for her life after the video went viral. So let's see her justification. Let's see.
I did not fund a trip to take my twins to finally meet their father in prison. My oldest daughter, their big sister, that was her gift, one of her gifts to them to finally meet their father. It had
You got how is that making it any better? God, you guys, you can't make this up. So the older daughter's gift to the younger boys was funding a trip for them to see their father in prison. Oh my goodness.
had nothing to do with me, everything to do with them. Silly as this one is. Oh my gosh. The makeup that I put on this morning is probably as old as your grandma's panties. Another thing, let's go ahead and show you my Vans that I can afford that I bought like 4 years ago. See that? A dog chewed on them, like they're coming apart. See that?
And the thing about it is the viral video was viewed 133,000 times, and her freaking explanation video has only been viewed 1,265 times.
Oh, calling my employer Why would you call my employer, my only source of income? I'm clearly fighting to get back everything that me and my children have lost. And you're going to call my employer to try to get me fired.
And this is you guys. And this is women doing this to women, guys. This is women doing this to women. Come on now. Guys, women hate each other. They really can't stand each other. 50% of women would rather work for a male boss than a female boss. 80% of workplace bullying is from one woman to another woman. And I guarantee you 90% of online bullying is women bullying other women. I guarantee it.
Or what? For what exactly? And then there's comments that you guys are calling CPS on me. I would love to be a fly on the wall for that conversation. Yes, this is a hotline and neglect line. Just Erica's on TikTok and she took our Christmas tree down. Her children are being abused. What is wrong with y'all?
And guys, okay, let's. She says hashtag FYP, hashtag viral video. This is what women don't understand. And a lot of men too, sadly. There's a reason why it's called viral. You can't control how something you put out there, the reaction to what you post and what you put out there, right? You can't control it. So if you put too much of your business out there, you could go viral. And unfortunately, you're a woman. You're a woman with children. You put your business out there, and these women responded in the typical way that women respond. What did she think was going to happen? This is what happens when you go viral. You guys remember I did that story where that woman was doing a master's degree in like social media and content management, something like that. And she's like, guys, I've been doing content because she was 25. She's like, I've been influencer since I was 15, and I'm not learning anything in these classes. I'm not. They're trying to tell you about, oh yeah, algorithms and how to do this and that. No, all the best content creators, they find a niche and they post content until they go viral. So all you gotta do is just keep throwing stuff at the wall and see if it sticks. These people have no idea what they're talking about. And this whole go viral thing, there's no rhyme or reason to it. And this is what she had to find out.
What is wrong with y'all? The meaning of Christmas is love and compassion and understanding. Don't y'all know that's what God gave Jesus to us for?
Here we go. She has to get religious. You can tell she's fighting for her life now when she brings God into this.
For love and a hope for the future. It ain't about a tree. I can't. So I'm going to say it again. I did not waste money on my incarcerated boyfriend versus buying my children Christmas. Their sister, my oldest daughter, funded the entire trip for them to finally meet their dad for Christmas.
Come on, guys. Who believes that? Anyone? Who believes that? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I don't know what's wrong with that. Why hasn't he met them until now? Because I refused to take my babies to a traditional prison visit around other inmates that I do not know what their offenses are and subject them to everything that we would have to go through to get in to that visit. He was approved for a family visit. Only 7 inmates met the qualifications to have this 6-hour visit. It was very family oriented. It was not like a prison visit. That's why.
So why did she choose to have twins by a criminal? So many questions, guys. So many questions. First off, why did you decide to have other children when you already had one as a single mom?
How dare you?
Why'd you have twins with a freaking criminal who's locked up?
How dare you?
Why'd you decide to record that video and post it on TikTok?
How dare you?
Why are you even trying to address it right now? Because it's only making it worse.
How dare you?
God.
I did all of this for people to feel sorry for me, to give me money. I've turned down every offer.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Come on, guys. Come on. I got to get something for when women are tapping. I do have Anakin though.
Liar!
Come on, man. Colin, you really think that she gave all that money back? Come
Hell
on, man.
no.
She
No.
probably had her Cash App posted there somewhere. Her Venmo got a bunch of money that way. Come on now.
I did not ask for help from organizations because there are people that are in far worse situations than mine. And it didn't sit well to take from them when my children are loved and very taken care of.
Taken care of.
What is so wrong with me digging deep for grit to get back everything that we lost? This is 1 year. 1 year. I took a Christmas tree down because it made me sad. Because I don't have my 8 and 4-year-old to celebrate with us. Because I personally couldn't afford to buy them everything that they wanted. My 12-year-old got things. He already got them because we're not spending Christmas home. So please tell me what's wrong. What is so wrong here? What's wrong is people like you in the world.
What's wrong is you're an idiot. That's what it is. You posted this online and you're paying the price. Guys, these women, man. These women. This is a situation that she put herself into. And she thought, "Oh, everyone's gonna feel sorry for me." You can't control how people react. It's the same as when women incite violence to a man, get up in his face, start yelling and screaming, and put their hands on a man, and then he freaking decks her in the face and knocks her out. You can't. Well, he shouldn't have. You can't control when you initiate verbal, emotional, physical violence. You can't control how the other person reacts.
What's wrong? Let's not forget the highlights. Let's talk about that. These were money pieces. You see the growth? You see it? Yeah. Let's clear some things up.
Oh yeah, Rage That Gamer, man. Like, sorry, tangent. Jared Leto to this point is box office poison, guys. He ruined the Joker. Michael Morbius would have been terrible with anybody as Morbius because the movie was written bad. But yeah, but Jared Leto, like, I'm trying to remember. I saw a video where someone said, if you're gonna have a He-Man movie, any muscle-bound guy with half decent acting ability could pull it off. But Skeletor has to be done right. And I think that Jared Leto is going to drop the ball. I really think so. That movie's cooked. Jared Leto is going to be Skeletor. Are you serious? No. No. Oh, no. So, to finish off here, we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk about that Travis Hunter situation. If you guys aren't familiar with Travis Hunter, he just won the Heisman Trophy in college football. Travis Hunter. This is him. He's doing really, really well right now. But he's with a total 304, dude. A total, this freaking woman right here is a complete mess. And she said multiple times, because this guy is like Russell Wilson kind of lame. You know what I'm saying? Where she's straight laced, nice kid. And she even said, "Look, I wasn't attracted to him." Then she found out who he was, and all of a sudden got with him. Ben from the Republic of Palau, good to see you, my friend. So says so all these rumors are going around to the point where he won the Heisman Trophy, and all anyone's talking about is his 304 fiance. So she had to scrub her Instagram because people dug up a whole bunch of stuff about this woman. He's like, oh, leave me and my girl alone. Leave me and my girl alone. Look at this chick, man. Come on now. Come on. So there were just rumors that she was a 304, but it's been confirmed. Let's see this guy's breakdown, because apparently he actually canceled their wedding or something like this. So let's see the breakdown right here.
Other man at a Halloween party. Travis Hunter had to delete his Instagram after a clip of his fiance dancing on another man at a Halloween party he drove her to and waited outside of went viral. Now,
that's right, he drove her to a Halloween party and waited outside while she was partying with other guys. And I'm gonna give that a
Jesus H. Christ.
Talk about a simp, dude. Jesus.
For a while now, the internet has been saying a lot about their relationship. They've been calling her a gold digger. They've been questioning why she's been dating him if he wasn't her type to begin with. And even celebrities started stepping out, trying to get a hold of Travis Hunter and put their 2 cents into their relationship. Now, a lot has happened before.
JP, good to see you, my friend. Good to have you here.
Getting to this point, but we have to start right here. And this is after Travis Hunter's fiance released an 8-minute video on TikTok where she addressed all the allegations of her being a gold digger, her not loving him or respecting him, and she had this to say about all of that.
So when I said he wasn't my type,
look at that tattoo on her arm, fake nails, tattoos on her hands. Guys,
I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend.
So Twitter detectives did a little bit.
Oh, she straight up said that because I told you he's low key. He likes nerdy stuff. She straight up said he wasn't my type. Then she figured out who he was.
More hunting, and they find this video of her saying that Travis Hunter used to take his girlfriend to parties and wait outside, then take her home after.
With a drink, he doesn't drink, and I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And
guys, I'm gonna say this: American black men, there's way too many of us contributing to the simp epidemic. Some of the worst simps in the United States are black men. I'll say it. I'll say it with my chest. Just simps. And this guy, let me see. Travis Hunter, single mother. Let me see if he grew up in a with a dad or not. Let me see. Travis Hunter, All-American cornerback, so athletically gifted that he moonlights as a. So he plays wide receiver and cornerback. He's update. He said he's got my mama. Yep, a single mother household, guys. This is what happens.
And I used to party and stuff, and he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink, you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends, or you can't.
Now everybody's like, bro, this is cuck material. What are you doing taking your girl to a party and waiting at a car? Usually, in a lot of different scenarios and situations, this wouldn't be a big deal. But because of who she is, and because of the OF allegations, and because of the he's not my type allegations, things aren't looking.
Man exposed Travis Hunter's girlfriend for having OnlyFans in 2020. Guys, simping right here. Just simping, guys. This is making me upset. And this is so many black dudes and so many athletes and so many of our freaking entertainers. Just simp. What's the number one? What are the two biggest reasons why athletes go broke? Anybody? Anybody?
Women.
Alimony and child support. Because they get with broads like this. What is he doing?
That good for her. Bow Wow comes out and he's like, bro, let me give you some relationship advice. And this is what he says.
Trappy. Check this out, gang. It's coming from your boy Bow Weezy, right? I never met you, don't know you, know nothing. I will say this. because I've been watching from afar. I'm not the type of nigga to jump in people's business, but I was once young, about to make a lot of money, and I know how this shit go. So I need you to hear me out. Number one, I don't want you feeling as though everybody jumping down your back or cats is hating. That's that young mentality. I want you to look at this like care about you. And especially in our community and in this industry, not a lot of brothers get the opportunity like you about to get. You know what I mean? You about to get the biggest check in your life. You about to go to the NFL. And all we are doing is waking you up, young brother. Because if you don't see what's going on, gang, if we didn't give a let you crash out, but from one player to the next, hey, man, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another page, NBA with heart eyes and the money tongue out. That's your fiance. Wake up, young brother. Fiancés don't move like that. I ain't never had one of my girls ever lay next to me in the same crib as me under another page, leaving heart eyes with the money tongue out. Total violation. That would have been packing up her and getting to my crib that day. I don't play that. You out. And it's like you so caught up in being in love with this, bro. I don't even think this woman really love you like that, bro. You gotta watch the signs, man. That woman said you wasn't even her type.
And she said it in public on podcasts, guys. I dare, man. Come on now. Come on. Really?
If a woman tell me she not my type but end up with me, then what's keeping you here? What's keeping you here then? If I'm not your type, that means you going off looks. So what's keeping you here? You gotta ask, but you young though. But you gotta ask yourself some questions. We not coming down on you, brother. We trying to wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Before this end up. Last but not least, young brother, I want you to live your life, man. You young, man. I don't even think you're 24 yet. Do you know how much
body? So
women are about to be thrown your way? Boy, you the Heisman Trophy Award winner. Can't no give you no advice better than me, because I was young with the bag and I'm still here doing it, navigating through this whole shit. I'm telling you from
Raging Gamer says, I can't decide for him. I doubt at the end of this he'll simp even harder for the next girl. Only reason why look, man, I can feel sorry for him because he's just starting his life, man. He's young in college. If he were to have a bunch of baby mamas already and stuff, but I can feel sorry for him because he's just starting. He's already simping. Like, he's just starting, guys. If he'd had a couple of years in the NFL, lost money, had multiple kids, but man, come on. Like, I can't. I have to feel bad for him. We already know where he's going, but I have to feel a little bit of sympathy for him. And the sad part about it is his mom is letting this happen. Letting this happen. Gosh.
From first-hand experience, brother, it's about to be so.
Well, and then Michael says, I wish I had this red pill knowledge in my 20s. Man, my life would have been so much easier. Guys, AJ convinced me to start a channel, but I've helped a lot of bigger red pill channels, like with content strategy. I've written scripts for some of your favorite large red pill shows, and I had a person that I've been working with forever, and she asked me, how are you still so passionate about this stuff? I said, because I didn't take the red pill orally. I got the red pill shoved up my ass, guys. I was married and divorced. I'm a guy from the 90s. I believed in romance and and chasing a woman and stuff. And it all blew up in my face. And guys, if you get out of a relationship or a marriage where you were simping and you lost a whole bunch, it's not even the fact that you lost your time and resources. It's not even the fact that odds are the woman that you sent for is in an infinitely better position than before you met her. Odds are you're not mad that the next guy that she gets with isn't going to have to go through half the crap that you went through with her. You're going to be mad at yourself, guys. And there's nothing worse than being mad at yourself. When you take accountability and say, dang, this is all my fault. Because that's what men do, guys. We are men. We put ourselves in most positions. Unless you get in paternity court, that's when things aren't really your fault. Although you whatever happens there isn't really your fault, because we know what happens. Although it kind of is your fault for getting yourself in the position in the first place. But yeah, when you finally take accountability, you start recovering and you start moving forward and making more money and doing your hobbies and stuff, you're going to get mad at yourself. And that's why I'm still going. And that's why I make these videos. And that's why I sound so passionate when I speak. Because, guys, I'm telling you, man, I can tell you all about. Never try to love a woman unconditionally. Don't try to do the whole, oh, we're going to love each other no matter what. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Worst mistake that you can make. And don't get with a woman where you're planning for you and her and she's planning for herself, because that is the modern woman. If you hear anyone else say this, guys, they got it from me. When men win, everyone wins. And when women win, they win for themselves. Always, guys. Don't forget that.
Many women about to throw that thing your way, you ain't gonna be able to turn it down. So all it's gonna do is just lead to frustration and all type of in your household anyway. Young brother, snatch that ring back, get focused on what's important. Hard to build your when you got a broad with you. That's bro, you in the media more for the broad than you is for the winning the Heisman. I don't like.
He's 100% correct. And this girl is gonna get mad at him for getting all the attention. Because that's what's going on right now. She's mad that he's getting all the attention and she's not.
Like that. You know what I mean? So I don't give a look. Coach Prom got my number. You know how to hit me. I'm telling you, man, coming down on you. I ain't trying to hate on your situation, but man, wake up.
After all this stuff is going on, there's a wholesome moment for the Heisman winner Travis Hunter, who brings his fiancée around for some holiday shopping where they give 5 families who cannot afford it some food and gifts. A very kind deed that shows you the character Travis has as a human being. Clearly a publicity stunt, right? They're trying to make themselves look good after all the allegations are going on. They have a lot of eyes on them, so let's just do something good to like shut people up. Then it comes out that Travis is like, bro, I can't take this anymore. I can't take these allegations. I can't take what everybody's talking about. It's a lot. And I can't blame bro. I can't imagine going on your phone on Twitter then seeing people make fun of you all the time. Like that for sure must be very draining. I feel.
And guys, we're going to go through the thing on Anton Daniels. He covered this on his show, and we'll go through that because he brings up a double standard. Guys, women can tell other women, avoid that guy, he's toxic for you. But if a man tries to tell other men that his woman is toxic, women get all upset. If you say, bro, leave her alone, she's crazy.
How dare you?
Bro, she doesn't really like you.
How dare you?
She only wants you for your money.
How dare you?
She's going to get pregnant and leave you and get child support.
How dare you?
She said you weren't her type. Why would you deal with that?
How dare you?
Why would you stay outside of a party where your girl was in the car for hours?
How dare you?
Women, oh yeah, that's their business. You shouldn't be talking. No. Men deserve the right to be able to try to guide men in the right direction. And women don't mind seeing men take L's for the sake of women, guys. This sisterhood thing is fake only in certain circumstances. No. It's fake in general, but it's real in certain circumstances. And the circumstances where it's real is against the patriarchy, or if a woman's friends is getting over on a man. This revenge against the patriarchy, because all of us men owe all these women because of the sins of the past that none of us had anything to do with. They say third wave feminism is revenge against men, and that's exactly what's going on right now.
For bro, but he's also putting himself in that position. Now things get a little.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rajai. I appreciate that. Albert C, good to see you, my friend.
Crazy when there's a music video of his now fiance with another guy. Now, usually this probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's just like if it's getting to this point and people are bringing these things out.
Bro, Steven, are you serious, man? No way. My last 2 dates, they brought their kids with them. No, come on, man. Are you serious? Oh my God. I'm going to give that a...
Jesus H. Christ.
Come on, man. Oh, my God. It is war out. It is real out here, isn't it?
Like, they don't want to see you guys together.
Leave me alone, bro. Trap. Check this out, gang.
Let me be. I've been with my girl for 5 years. All of a sudden this year, y'all want to say something? Leave me alone.
Now, Des Bryant even came out and had some words for Travis Hunter, saying, "I've tried my best to not get into this Travis business, but I had to after seeing this. I'm here to tell you, brother, wake up and quit playing. She talked all that ish about you, saying she was going to address the situation once, but kept talking about it. She loves the attention way more than you. She thinks she's equal to you. I can tell you're a great dude, and I promise there's a woman out there who's going to make your life easy and respect you. From what I see, she has nothing to offer but an effing headache. What you got to offer, she's not the one." Now,
Des Bryant, I'm going to give him a round of applause. Look at this. Travis Hunter girlfriend twerking on a random guy in 2021, 2 years into their relationship at this point.
this is her right here in her schoolgirl outfit. This is in 2021 during Halloween. They were 2 years into their relationship, and if what she was saying is true, she drove him. He probably took this picture and he drove her to this party, right? Just your typical party, red Solo cups. Oh no, that's where things get like, this is clearly not Travis Hunter. So it doesn't look that good if your girl is saying that he's taking you to parties and you're dancing on other guys, and they have it in 4K. 4K, you can't even deny it. Like, the tattoos are right there, same tattoos. You cannot deny that this isn't her.
Yo, they got a video of Travis' girlfriend getting thrashed at a party by dudes.
Getting thrashed at a party by dudes. Pookie, Ray Ray, Nug Nug. All night long into Travis Hunter's girl, dude.
What's going on? Bro, your girl was at a party, twerking and getting thrashed by random dudes. Why you outside with it in your car? You allowing this? This crazy, bro. Bro, this was Halloween. She got all the matching tattoos. Yo, Travis, what is this, bro? How you gonna defend this one? Your girl out here, you see, you definitely not her type. We know what her type is now. Why you outside running routes? Dudes out there running routes for your shawty.
Guys, this is ridiculous. I tell you, too many of us black men are simps. In fact, I'll say that we simp harder than any other group because of our women. And guys, I'm single. I'm dating, but it's tough because, look, guys, I don't turn this off. I don't. I always end up talking myself out of getting laid because, like, I'll meet women I think are nice, particularly B-dubs. I'm like, oh, it starts off good, but then there's that little bit of Keisha or misandry that comes out, and I'm not having it, guys. I'm not having it. Any woman that's gonna be with me has to be able to deal with this part of me, 100%. And when we start talking like this, oh, Doug and PA, I don't think that we're on the same page. You know what? You're right. We aren't.
And you supporting that? And you out here acting like the media's making things up, bro. I swear to God, if I see a clapping video, it's over, bro. Actually, it's been over. But that video gonna solidify it. You're tripping. Yo. Oh, this man Travis so green, bro. Talking about so we don't know her. Clearly, you don't know her. What was that? Yo, that's crazy as hell, bro. Oh my God, I never seen a man so lost in my life, bro. And we all been lost at one point, but now this beyond lost, bro.
And Travis's reaction to this is deactivating his Instagram after this video comes out, because at this point he has lost. There is nothing he can do or say that would ever fix the situation. He has to be no longer on the media, no more TikToks, no more Instagrams. Like, if he truly cares enough for this girl, he's going to let it slide and then just never be on the internet, or continue to be on it and just take it like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what his situation is, but they do not want to see these two people together. It does not look that good for them. Now, what do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you think they should break up? Do you think it doesn't really matter and we shouldn't be in their business? Do you think this...
Let's see some of the comments. There's no way I'm taking my girlfriend's fiance wife to a party while I'm sitting in the dang car. Travis Hunter is Forrest Gump trying to save Jenny. To win Simp of the Year and Heisman all in 1 year is amazing. The whole world is trying to save him. But she's not even bad. She says she got tequila in her veins but don't drink that much. Isn't that the definition of drinking a lot? She's for the streets, no self-esteem, no boundaries. No, he needs to work on himself before entering a new relationship. Yep, 100%. So we're gonna watch this Anton Daniels video where where these women try to talk about, oh, she was just young. And if freaking Anton Daniel is like, what is going on? Watch. Guys, Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Hit that like button on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't. If you want to come into the conversation, there's a link at the top. And hit that super chat button if you are feeling generous. And we'll watch like the first 10 minutes of this, and then I'll wrap it up.
But if you guys didn't notice, that video dropped of Travis Hunter's fiance dancing in a music video. In the 5 years they were in a relationship, okay? So then, the investigators were investigating and definitely saw that video. And not only that, she was in a comment of one of the rappers, and he actually pulled up the whole IG and went to her IG and did a whole screen recording of it so people can say it's true. So what do you guys think about that?
Honestly, I feel like if Travis Hunter didn't catch her, we need to leave her alone. All right, let's just be honest. Yeah. Like, so before I'm a man, I'm a player. Okay, if she did her due diligence to not get caught for 5 years, who are you to go digging in her backyard? That's just like me cheating in 2020, and then it's 2027, and you bring it up to why? If my girl didn't catch me, you leave it alone.
You lost me there, 2K.
I agree with 2K. I agree.
Listen, as a cheater, she did her job.
What is there to catch?
If she outside off with the timeline, because the math isn't math, and between the music video, said, look, I have him up on game.
Cheater, she did her job.
I think that even if she did cheat, if she knew everything that's been surrounding them over the past few weeks, she should have put him up on game first. I'm sure that he was blindsided by it. As a cheater, like you said, she's doing her job, but to make him look dumb, you could at least say, look, I haven't been completely honest with you. I want to let you know it may get out. Like, this is what I did. But honestly, I think that something's off with their timeline. Something's got to be off with the timeline, because the math isn't math. And between the music video, between everything that's happening now, last week when she did comment on, what is he, a basketball player or whoever, when she commented on that post.
So they said that was fake. Someone debunked that part was fake.
That's right, Jared. That's right, because you got to think, like, a lot of these women, especially on this panel, are in a relationship with a single nigga. Okay, the relationship has started for you, but not for the person who you in a relationship with.
So he's saying that a lot of women think that they're in a relationship with a guy that's not claiming them at all, and he is 100% true. That's why when they surveyed a bunch of people under 30, they said that 22% of men under 30 are say that they're in a relationship, and like 55% of women under 30 said that they're in a relationship. That math ain't mathing, guys. It's not. It means a lot of these women are dating older men, and they claim the man, but the man doesn't claim them. That's what's going on. And all this rhetoric about, oh yeah, we don't date older men. BS. All of us were 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, even high school. And we were seeing all the younger girls get with the guys who were older and had money. And still to this day. In fact, it's even worse now.
Was the OnlyFans fake? Was that fake? Because if it wasn't, I just feel like the girl is not trying to have any type of discretion. So she had the public OnlyFans. I feel like everything
the OnlyFans was fake. But like,
it was fake. Okay.
What people are not being honest is that if we become famous enough, this is most of our women. Sorry.
And he's dead serious like that too. You become famous, and you could argue he should be glad that he has this thought now, because most of the guys get famous and end up with a thought anyway, right? His girl is acting like the type of woman an NFL player would meet anyway. And they've been together for 5 years, guys. 5 years. Yikes.
Not just women.
Sorry. Yeah, but
Skeletons are coming out to play. Let's be honest.
yeah, but Liz, your man being out there is not going to shame you in any kind of way. That's what men do. You guys love.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't, because you love men that have other women.
Men are absolutely disgusting and filthy with the way they do things. I'm
and
sorry.
you love those men.
No, I don't.
Absolutely.
Those men.
No, Liz, we're talking about in general. Let's assume that you are a princess. You are very clean cut. You don't wear cleavage on the winter, right? Let's assume that you are like that. Most
Look at her little cut shirt. He made that little quip.
women will actually flock to these men that have a very salacious past. But this is not about men. So instead of doing, what about the man, right? Let's focus on woman. If you marry a woman at 30 years old, if you become famous enough, I guarantee you there's 5 niggas that have her nudes, are checking her ass, working on somebody, or doing something even worse, like running for college. Right? So she is most of y'all. She is the woman that we're going to cuff at 31 when she's tired of being on the streets. So
100% true. 100% true. That's his what? That's his fiance right there. She's been for the streets, but he's too much of a simp to see it. Bro, I would, if some guy I was mentoring had the nerve to say, "Oh yeah, Doug and PA, I take my girl to parties and I don't drink, so I sit in the car and play freaking Pokemon on my DS while she's getting freaking, dick down by Nug Nug." Man, I probably hit him in the face first, and then freaking have to have a serious conversation with him. My only problem, huh? Oh, anyway, Cisco. The only problem with Fatty is that he's not from the United States, and he sure does talk a lot about American issues and Black issues, and he doesn't live in the U.S. He's not from the U.S., and it shows. So there's certain things he says, and I'm like, bro, you have no idea what the heck you're talking about. And if someone brings it up, he's like, oh, so you're gonna hold it against me that I'm not Black? I would. I'd say, you know what, Fatty, on this issue, you need to shut your mouth because you have no idea what the heck you're talking about. I think that he lives in like Portugal or something like that.
What's new?
Listen, it gotta be a nightmare because if I ever get so famous and y'all got my girl nudes or y'all something didn't happen with my gut, I don't want to hear about it now, bro. I don't ever want to be that famous with niggas pulling my girl receipts. I feel like let her make it, bro. Real talk. Like if she got away with it, she got away with it.
I don't think it's the fact that she did it. I think it's the timeline that people are focused on. Like if you say that you've been with this person since 2019, 2020, and you have things coming out in 2021, 2022, I think that's the issue that people are stuck on. Like, is this your girl for real? Like you said that y'all were together for 5 years. That timeline already didn't add up because you were a teenager and he was 17, she was 19. It's the timeline. I know for me, it's like the math isn't math and the timeline is off.
I just think y'all expecting too much from children. These are 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, and y'all expect them to be like, to have the mindset of a 40-year-old or 50-year-old. These are kids we talking about. Of course, they outside enjoying themselves and having a good time and going to parties. Whatever she did in that party, it doesn't have anything to do with the rest of the world. I don't know why everybody is in this man's relationship. If Travis was a white boy and he was going through this experience, you wouldn't hear anything about it. It's just like the Black community is on 10 right now, attacking this little boy over his relationship. He know what he has. He didn't sign up to date a nun. So she has a past. So what?
No,
And if he imagine if he end up having a baby coming out, then it's like, oh, he's just being a man. Oh, he has a Heisman Trophy. Oh, he can do whatever he wants to do. So it's just like double.
Look at Q nodding that stupid ass Black girl nod. I can't stand that crap.
Standards 2025. Please get with the program. We don't want any more double.
Hey, Miss Calls, mute your mic. I don't like what you saying right now. You've been on bullshit.
Nobody never comes to defense of any of these other athletes that be out here sleeping with 5, 6, 7, 8 girls at one time within the same year. No, like the black communities act like they want to save Travis so bad. But why y'all not out here saving the rest of these athletes that's out here doing a whole lot of nasty stuff? Everybody jumping on Travis. This boy has one girl. Girl. He doesn't have any other woman.
He's
so
the prize,
you are
though.
saying that white men that are athletes and have a bunch of women just like black men don't have exactly the same standard?
I didn't say that. I said if Travis Hunter was a white boy, the internet would not be.
And think about it is Ava was a Trumper. She says that she's a conservative, but she can't stop caping for B-dubs. That's her only weakness. She's married, has kids, conservative, but she still capes for toxic B-dub behavior, and she's doing it right now.
Focused on his life this much. The only reason why the black community is focused on Travis is because he picked a girl that does not look like she's black. And I'm gonna keep it real. I don't care who get mad. Black women feel some type of way that he got him a girl that doesn't fit what the black community consider as black, even though her mother is black. That's the only reason why everybody started hating on this girl.
I thought you were against victim mentality. It's not because she's not black. It's because she's a tot.
Yes, it is.
No,
a tot.
No, it's not. Everybody is actually talking respectfully.
This all started once she got introduced.
Everybody's talking about her behavior.
Went nuts.
So people
got introduced. You don't know what you're talking about. Once this girl got introduced, the female black community went bananas because she did not look like they wanted her to look. They were mad. Another black man made it, and he didn't pick someone that looked exactly like him.
Okay, so if you look like Sexy Red and had exactly the same behavior, there wouldn't be millions of men saying, "Save yourself, black man. You are 21 years old, 20 years old. Please move away because this woman is going to be trouble to you." Brittany Renner didn't got that. One second, because I didn't finish. Brittany Renner didn't got that treatment. Andrea, whatever, didn't got that treatment. All these bobs and these thoughts that are trying to cuff athletes that are super young are not getting this treatment, even though they are black. What are you talking about?
Yes, they're not getting what treatment?
They are getting the run away from her because she's a predator or she's something that actually doesn't have your best interest at heart.
Before y'all even got the videos on this girl, y'all was calling her all types of stuff. Y'all had no evidence on this girl, and you were judging her based off of what?
See, Ava's a conservative. She voted for Trump, but she can't stop caping for black women. She just can't do it. And the only person on this panel that consistently stay strong is Molly. Q flip flops. I don't know her. I don't know cleavage over here, and I know her. But Ava has been on here multiple times, and that whole B-dub, where I can't stand it, guys.
We love her antics.
Before he got his teeth fixed, he said it out her mouth like, "Oh, he wasn't my type before," until she found out what old boy was on, and all of a sudden that's your type. I think that's when the uproar started, because it's like,
well, you can see from the past. You can see from the past that her type is more like, you can tell. I think she's more into the thug type dudes from these videos that's coming out, and the guys that she's surrounding herself with in these videos, they more on the thug side or the hood side. Travis looked more on the nerdy side. So maybe when she said that he wasn't her type, that's what it was. Maybe he just wasn't hood enough.
He was hit. He was very effective. Like, his teeth was jacked up. He was not appealing to.
Okay, so
maybe that's what it was.
What people don't like about her is her attitude as if she was a 10 when she's a mid pack.
Yeah,
that's the turn off.
Yeah, yep. When it comes to freaking Instagram thottery, his girl's maybe a 6. I can see girls walking down the street in downtown freaking, in freaking Gaithersburg, Maryland, hotter than that girl.
Yes.
Like, she's pretty.
She made everything about herself.
Oh, hell.
She's average at best.
But who do you
She average. Let's just be honest.
She's not average. She's a little bit
She is average or below. She's not above average.
She a mean.
I think she's pretty.
She's a regular girl. She's a regular girl.
Listen, so dudes don't like how she try to flex on Travis, and she a mid-pack.
Travis is higher.
But she's been looking how she's been looking since they've been together. He likes her.
Because that's an upgrade for a nigga like Travis. This is Travis' last attempt at a black woman.
And do you hear what he said right there? He said, this is Travis's last attempt on a black woman. Because, guys, most of us black men who don't mess around with B-dubs, it's because we already tried.
Jesus H. Christ.
Guys, you can only get burned by something so many times that keeps rejecting you and hurting you. Then you just look someplace else. Go where you're wanted, guys. Go where you're wanted. I keep telling you, the worst part about B-dubs, they talk to the best of us the same way that they talk to the worst of us. You can be 6 foot tall, accomplished, no kids, and they're still talking to you like you're freaking nothing, like you're nug-nug. And that's what's happening to freaking Travis here. She honestly thinks that she's equal to a Heisman Trophy winner who's been playing cornerback and wide receiver. It's crazy, guys. It blows my freaking mind.
Travis can have any girl he wants right now.
He's a Heisman Trophy winner.
It's not about the
He's who he wants right now. He doesn't have to have her. That's who he wants. He wants her.
You want to know Robin Griffin, RG3? He got a Heisman Trophy. No black woman want him. Travis is in the same boat. This is his last attempt at a black woman at all.
You know, any black woman right now will jump to Travis because of what he has. True. She might not want him for his looks, but she gonna take him for his money.
But what
just like every other woman.
Why I just hate how this whole shit about this girl is overshadowing him. Him being the Heisman Trophy winner, him being able to play 2 positions.
There you go, guys. He couldn't even enjoy being a Heisman Trophy winner because everyone's talking about his girl. I guarantee you, she has it in his mind that she's better than him, and she's doing him a favor by being with him. I guarantee it.
It's and be good at it, and that is very rare. Very rare. And all this BS about his freaking relationship is overshadowing it completely.
Yeah.
To listen to
every day it's a story on this girl, and it's like, let the boy breathe, let him live. He just started, and it's like y'all attacking him. Let him figure out his relationship. He don't need the whole social media community to help him figure out his girl. Let him
figure it because there's constant videos coming out. That's why people are still commenting because there's still
the videos are not coming out. They are being searched. The videos are not just, God is not just landing the videos out.
If they're joint channel and people decide to look at them and decide to binge watch whatever is happening, like they still put it out there. They didn't think to delete it or anything like that. And as far as she has a past, it's not her past, it's actually her present, which I think is the issue. Like it's not like this happened when she was an early teenager.
Yeah, and the sad part about it, Ben Cisco, is Ava's married, has 2 kids. She doesn't pay for nothing because her husband pays for everything, and she's supporting all this thottery. That's a sisterhood. All the sisterhood does is perpetuate and reinforce freaking thottery and bad behavior with women. That's all it does, especially B-dubs.
But she's 22.
We gotta do one mic because when some of y'all talk, it washes y'all out.
It sounds like it washes away. It's kind of funny that if it was a young multimillionaire woman dating a scumbag, all of y'all would say, leave him alone. You guys do that all the time. You do that with Cardi B. You do that with all the women that are dating a douchebag. Leave him. He doesn't deserve. You are a beautiful woman with a bunch of millions. Why you were submitting yourself to this? But now all of a sudden, please let me finish. Now all of a sudden, this woman can literally put a kid on him and still $50 million or whatever the fuck it is from him. Now all of a sudden everybody's saying, leave him alone. Let him do what he wants to do.
Y'all to leave him alone. Fatty, what don't y'all understand? He asked.
Did you hear what Fatty said? He said, if this was a woman, you guys would say, leave that man alone. You do your best to get her to leave that man. But all the guys are telling him to leave, and oh yeah, it's between them. It's between them. You should let it play its course. You see the freaking double standard, man? I can't stand it.
Y'all to leave him alone. Leave him alone. If he asked you to leave him alone.
And have they left Simone Biles alone about her husband? No. Have they left any of these women alone? No, they haven't.
And he said he's not breaking up with his girl because of the internet told him to, then leave him alone.
Exactly. But if he was...
I ain't with putting judgment on an 18-year-old girl. If that shit happened 5 years ago, she was 18. She had to be a hoe at some point. How y'all think y'all got to the point y'all got to?
All right.
Nobody pulling up y'all whole highlight reel.
It's irrelevant, okay? Because if you actually care about somebody, if that was a woman, we would insist, even if she says, leave me alone. If she was deeply in love, we continue to say, look at what he's doing to you. Look at how he mistreats you and all of that. 1 second. Let me ask you something, Ava. Let me ask you something, because you said something. You said, we can expect better from these kids. Are you expecting not your daughter, but anybody's daughter to be a thought at 20? Like, can I expect my daughter that I raised on my? No, let me finish. I will pass you the mic. I will pass you the microphone. I will pass you the microphone when I'm done. I will pass you the microphone.
Ask me a question. Let me answer the first question. You said, should you expect your daughter at 20 years old or whatever to do something, whatever? Yes, you should. You want to know why? Because she's living in this world. And when you living in this world, you're living in a world of sin, and it's a possibility you can do anything. Now that's not saying she's going to do it, but it's a possibility she can make the wrong decision sometimes.
And this is why I wanted to finish my question. Do you expect the kid that you raise to not be a hoe when she goes to college at 21? Yes or no?
Yes. I don't expect anything from anybody. No.
How sad is that? She's a mother and doesn't expect any higher morals or any high character from her children. She voted for Trump, conservative. You know, I left the freaking Democratic plantation, all this garbage. And she said that she cannot expect her daughter to not be a hoe when she's 20. Insanity, guys. Insanity. B-dubs, I tell you, married B-dubs, single B-dubs, single mother B-dubs, all the same. All of them, for the most part. It's freaking insanity, guys.
I'm being realistic. No, I cannot expect anything.
So
I don't know she's a hoe.
Right. What I want her to do is not be
Okay, Francis, good to see you, my friend.
A hoe. But can I expect her not to raise? No, I cannot expect that.
Listen, man, y'all ain't gonna be honest. If I take my daughter to put that pussy in the street, it's probably gonna be from the age of 18 to 23. That's probably when it's gonna happen. So yeah, when she go to college and she hoe out a little bit, go.
No, that's not the point. If you are going to raise a daughter for 18 years, spends hundreds of thousands of dollars to get the best education possible, and you get a couple. Ava, you are very rude. You keep over talking people for no reason.
Wait, ain't nobody being rude. You talk over everybody too. Shut up.
Okay, I will shut up after you do it. So if you
all that sassafras.
You are having this amount of investment. If you're having this amount of investment on your daughter, you definitely expecting that the first opportunity she has, she's not giving her pussy to everybody and anybody. So if you have these expectations of these people, why not have the expectations that the 21-year-old is not moving crazy like that and literally getting dry on a club in literally booty shorts, whatever the fuck she was wearing? Like, is that asking for too much for a woman not to be a hoe?
That's the culture.
That girl, it wasn't doing nothing that everybody else is not doing.
This is America.
When you go to a party, you dance. You dance on guys. That's what she was doing.
But you're in a
right?
relationship.
If she had a boyfriend, was it right? No, it wasn't right. But
Raise your hand if you
some nun, or she a nun. She's not a
raise
nun.
your hand if you dance on a club. Raise your hand if you ever dance on a club like she was dancing to that man. Raise your hand, please, ladies. If this is regular, raise your hand.
Not in a relationship.
Nobody going. No.
I don't know where you from, but there was plenty of riding parties in the early 2000s that a lot of people went to.
So I have a question. Let's say if it was y'all's daughter, right, or your niece, and if it was a future, what advice would you want to give your daughter or your niece or someone close to you? And it was a future.
Get off the internet.
Like a future, she was dating future?
She was dating a future.
Run.
Dating like the rapper Future?
And she was
like a future, a fuck boy, a baby mama.
Oh yeah. Leave him. Cut him off.
Please.
Don't get pregnant.
AQ, S.A. for that.
Huh?
I hate when y'all
said she was dating.
If she was dating the rapper Future, what would you say to her?
A fuck boy.
The rapper Future?
Yes, or somebody that is like
Future has multiple baby mothers. This girl has no baby fathers.
Okay.
So I wouldn't want my daughter to be with no man like Future. I wouldn't even want you to give him 10 minutes of your time.
Okay, so let's take it. If you had a son, would you be okay of that chick dating him?
Absolutely not.
Yes, I would.
See, you see the freaking double standard right there. Right there. There it is, guys. There it is. Her children are screwed. Her son is, at least. He's screwed. And this is black women right here. The sisterhood, they will sacrifice their sons for the sisterhood. This is the same as baby mamas. Would you want your son to date a baby mama? Well, if she made her happy. It's the same thing. You shouldn't want your son to be with any kind of 3 or 4 baby mama. You should want the best for your son. And she doesn't want the best for hers. How sad is that?
As of right now, I don't know what's going to come out. I don't know if more going to come out later. I don't see what she did was wrong.
So
I don't see anything wrong in what she did.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, cuz all I seen in them tapes was a young girl being a young girl. I had one of my music videos. Y'all don't call them hoes. I seen a couple of y'all aunties on Uncut. Tip drill.
There was even just a video, and she was like, "I said I love you first, but I didn't mean it." It's
she trifling.
But they are so young. Why do we care? They're young. They're like 20.
I only
20-year-olds.
In the very
I was
rare
crashing
instance,
out at 20. Like
the very rare instance, Travis is really the prize. Like he is actually the prize.
Exactly. In the football instance, but in every other instance, maybe he's not. Like we don't know him.
It doesn't matter though.
What
It doesn't matter. He's
from public perception. He's the prize. He's the highest winner. So, he's probably gonna get the biggest NIL NFL.
He leaves his day one for who? He leaves his day one for who? For who?
She was not his day one. That's the problem. She was literally.
So who was his day one if they were together when he was in high school? Then what? Like I feel like the internet is trying to bully them into breaking up. Mind y'all business. Like he told y'all.
They should break up.
Guys, I'm gonna keep track of the situation. If he was smart, he'd leave that chick with a quickness. Anyway, well, that's gonna be it for me. Merry Christmas! Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the super chats, guys. You know what, Colin? How's your Christmas been by yourself?
It's been great.
Yep. And a lot of men.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, just
tell us about what'd you do today, Christmas by yourself? What'd you do?
Well, I actually managed to get a pretty good night's sleep last night. So I slept in a little bit, and so far, yeah. While I've been listening to you, I've just been kind of monkeying around with stuff in the house. I'm getting my one of my bathrooms ready. I got to basically clear it out because tomorrow I I don't know. Oh man, I did this yesterday, and and
You don't
I
have to
probably
share if you
shouldn't
don't
do
want
it
to.
again. What's that? No. So tomorrow, I'm having, I'm basically getting essentially half the bathroom remodeled. So they're starting tomorrow. But I'm getting a $32,000 walk-in jacuzzi with shower installed.
That's awesome. Good job.
Yeah, dude. I'm so looking forward to it. Oh man. But
Sounds like a great day today, my friend. Men are used to being alone, right? Either by circumstance, or by choice. All right. But women are in the great experiment where women are finally have the freedom to be alone. You see, I covered all these women crying on TikTok. That woman that tried to post that video saying, "I took down my Christmas tree," and then tried to defend herself. You don't see guys posting about being alone on Christmas because we don't care. But I honestly think if you have a good family, a good situation, spend as much time as you can around your loved ones while they're still here, because one day they're not gonna be. You know, so I was able to spend it with family. Looking forward to. It's gonna be 2025, guys. What the heck is going on? Yikes! You guys see? Have they stopped manufacturing Blu-ray players this year?
oh really? No
No
kidding.
more Blu-ray players after 2024.
Wow.
You guys see Honda and Nissan emerging? What's going
No.
on there? Yeah, Honda and Nissan are merging.
Oh
Oh my
no.
goodness. Anyway, yeah, so 2025 is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go live. What is it? It's Wednesday. I'll probably go live on either maybe Friday or Saturday, but I'm going to visit um, AJ on the 29th, so I'll be up there 29th. Maybe him and I will do a show together from his place. I don't know. Anyway, uh, Colin, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, man. Whiteout, Ragey Gamer, K Francis, Michael, Tom, Ben Cisco, Anthony Williams, Urban. Who else was here? Steve M, Ben from the Republic, Palau, Albert C, JP, Mike, 8-Bit Banger. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. And before I do it live, I'll try to put notifications sooner. I just saw all these because what happens is I look for content for a video, but if I find way too many, I'm like, ooh, I'll do a live stream. But I have to come up with a better system so I can do it preemptively. Anyway, thank you for being here tonight, guys. Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Okay.
All right, have a good one. Thanks, guys. All
Bye,
y'all have a good one.
Bye.